Hello everyone. Just to introduce myself, I'm Dave Watmore from Matlock Church in the Peak. I'm part of the eldership team. I was due to speak with you on Sunday the 29th of March, but somehow things have got in the way, so I won't be joining with you. But I do hope I'll have the chance to come and see you and speak what I feel I have on another occasion. I just wanted to share with you what I feel is encouraging for this time. It comes from the book of Hebrews 10. Let me just read it first. It says, "So, dear brothers and sisters, we can boldly enter heaven's most holy place because of the blood of Jesus, and by his death Jesus opened a new and life-giving way through the curtain into the most holy place. And since we have a great high priest who rules over God's house, let us go into the presence of God with sincere hearts, fully trusting him. For our guilty consciences have been sprinkled with Christ's blood to make us clean, and our bodies have been washed with pure water. Let us hold tightly, without wavering, to the hope we affirm. For God can be trusted to keep his promise, and let us think of ways to motivate one another to acts of love and good works. And let us not neglect our meeting together, as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of his return is drawing near." That's Hebrews 10, verse 19 to 25. What struck me recently about that passage is that he's telling the Easter story. It's telling the death and the crucifixion, the resurrection, the ascension, but it also reminds us that we are also expecting to see Jesus return. And we're looking at a time where this is unprecedented action in the world. The economies are stopping, the activity is stopping in the world, and God is going to make use of that time. So I think we just have to, coming up to Easter, just remember that it is not just his death on the cross and his resurrection, as fantastic as those points are, but it is also that he will return. We need to meditate on that. We need to remember that, because that is what drove the early church to evangelize those who didn't know Jesus, because they were expecting him to return any minute. And we sometimes get in our mentalities that we somewhat forget that Jesus is going to return. That is part of our gospel theology. I must admit, for myself, when I read that passage and I thought, I'm going to speak on that, well, that last line, maybe I'll just drop that out. But I felt that rebuke of the Spirit that you get when he said, no, this is an important point. Remember, I am going to return. I will come back for my precious bride, the bride of Christ, and she will be beautiful, she will be precious, and she will be wonderful. And I am shaking the earth now, but I will come back to a beautiful bride. Keep that in mind when you meet together. So I would also say, meet together. Keep meeting together, whether that's through social media. Obviously, the only way that we can do that at the moment. But when we come back from this time, however long that will be, whether it's 3 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months, we don't know. But let's remember, the presence of each other and the presence of God does make a massive difference. We can have our social media meetings, but they still don't quite help the full extent that actually meeting together gives us. So anyway, bless you all, and I hope you stay safe and well, and I hope one day soon I shall see you back up in Buxton. Take care.